Hey guys, it's Wednesday, and this video is probably not going to be edited a lot because I'm a little busy right now. Anyway, our theme is pet peeves and things we find attractive, and I can probably go on forever on this subject, but I'm going to just try to limit it to a few. Some of them are actually going to correspond with one another. So, some pet peeves. Laziness. Not all kinds of laziness, but the type of laziness that I find people have at work when I work with them, where I might be doing multiple things and they're doing one thing and the phone rings and they can't answer the phone, but I have to stop everything I'm doing to answer the phone because they're too lazy to do it. That really bothers me. Because, let's face it, I'm doing so many things at once and they can't even stop for 2 seconds to answer the phone when they're only doing like one thing. That just bothers me. Maybe it's just me being overly sensitive or annoyed easily, but that really kind of annoys the crap out of me. Another thing that really annoys me is when I'm taking an exam, I hate when people click their pens. Like, I do it, but not during an exam, because it just breaks my concentration and I just can't focus. It gets under my skin so bad. Another thing is when people cough really loudly, like they're dying, and they go to class, because I feel like you're just getting everybody sick. Like, it's one thing to have a few coughers to cough softly, but if you're like hacking your brains out like you're dying, go to the doctor. Don't come and expose me to your germs. Like, that's a big pet peeve I have. Like, I can't stand that. Even at work, too. Like, that's another thing. Like, my coworker came in and was hacking her brain out, and she's counting pills and medication for people. Like, you're spreading those germs to everybody. And that just bothers me. Like, I hate that. I constantly, like, sanitize my hands at work when people do that, and when they hack all over the counter. Like, that bothers me. I work in a pharmacy. Come on. Like, you need to be sanitary. Because we're with germs all the time. Like, they're around us all the time. Another pet peeve is, I think Jess said it, when somebody's texting you and they just stop randomly. But my other thing is when you know they're texting somebody else and answering them. It's like, why did you even try to talk to me if you're just going to drop off the face of the earth and not answer me, but you're going to answer somebody else? That really bothers me. Another pet peeve that I have is when people flaunt their relationship for the world to see, whether it's over Facebook or Twitter or anywhere, when they're just like, oh my god, I love you, oh my god, I love you too, and they go back and forth in the most sickening way. Like, okay, I get it, you're in a relationship, that's great, you love each other, that's great, but why do you have to flaunt it all over the place? I think we were talking about this last night, Amy, our friend Christy, and Sammy and I, and we were just like, oh, it's so sickening. And that's just something I can't stand. And then there is the things that I like. Let's see. Well, on the opposite spectrum from love being flaunted all over the place, I really like sweet text messages, sweet messages, but that are kept private. Like, it's one thing to say occasionally, oh, I love you, or I think you're really sweet, or this and that, like over Facebook to each other. But most of the stuff that happen, especially in my own relationship, I'm finding, that are really sweet, is private. It's stuff that nobody else sees except the two of us. And that is something that I enjoy. I like the sweet text messages sometimes. I like the sweet messages and whatever. But, like, it's private. It's not in your face, in everybody else's face. And if I want to tell somebody about it, I will. But I'm not gonna make them sick with it and put it all in their faces, because that bothers me. But I like the messages and the sweetness. So that's one thing. I think everybody would like that in a way, but I could be wrong. I love intelligent people. That might sound silly, but I mean people that can literally hold a conversation with you and know what they're talking about. Like, they're not ignorant about the subject matter. They're not just spewing facts without knowing the support for the facts. Like, they're actually making intelligent conversation and intelligent decisions and informed decisions. Like, they know what they're talking about. Even if I don't agree with their point of view, if they can support it and show that they actually know what they're talking about, to me that's actually a really attractive trait. I like when, say, like, anybody can just hold your attention, like, they make things interesting and they don't let things get boring, whether it's someone that I like like whether it's in a relationship, a friendship, or, you know, even in class, like when a professor can hold your attention. I clearly like people that like to read and enjoy literature just like I do, because it's something that is important when you're talking to anybody, because it's something to talk about, it's something you have in common. People with common music. And as for physicalities, I like eyes. Like, I really love people that have gorgeous eyes. Like, I don't even have a favorite eye color. It's just, I guess they say eyes are the windows to the soul, and it's just, I love gorgeous eyes. I have a thing for that. And I'm more attracted to personalities, as ridiculous as that may sound, because looks do have some semblance and some meaning, but personality is really big on me, because you have to be able to stand the person if you're gonna like them or if you're attracted to them in some way. And so that's important too. And I think that that's all I'm going to say for now, because this video is getting a little long. It's 6 minutes at this point. So, Davis, I will see you tomorrow.